Hey there guys, Primus Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution Leo Prime, or the Maximal Leo Prime. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my last video, please make sure to check it out, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, make sure to turn on post notifications so that way you guys don't miss a single upload. Now, before I do start on this figure, firstly, I do want to apologize for the last video. If you guys haven't checked it out, was the Primus Hunts #1. Something happened to the video and it got some parts laggy. I tried fixing it and stuff, but the rendering, it was an issue, and I did the best I could. Luckily, the whole video isn't laggy. It's just some of the parts that are laggy, and I tried the best I could to fix it, so I do want to apologize for that. But if you guys haven't checked it out, please make sure to check it out and leave a like. That would really mean a lot. But back to the figure. Today, like I said, we're going to be reviewing Leo Prime. Now, I bet you guys are wondering, who is this guy? Well, Leo Prime is, of course, a renderation of Optimus Prime, but just a line. That's it. He is a Japan exclusive anime, basically set tens of thousands of years into the future, basically Beast Wars and stuff. And yeah, now I'm letting you know right now, I have not watched this. I don't know anything about it. I'm just being completely honest. I don't know anything about it. So I have zero, nada. This brain knows nothing about it. But the only reason I got it is because it looks good, and it was the only thing that caught my eye. So there you go. Honestly, I didn't even know that this guy existed. I didn't know anything about this until recently. So I mean, you didn't too. I mean, come on. Don't lie to me. You didn't know that this was a Japan exclusive, or if you did, you are cultured. I do respect you, but I didn't know about this. I grew up with Beast Wars, Transformers Prime and stuff. I didn't even know he existed. But I'm just gonna say, you look good. Opening this guy up was honestly really cool, but at the same time, it was kind of strange because after I did open this guy up and I did start feeling him, he did feel kind of, loose and stiff. I don't know if it was just my copy and stuff, but when I did take this guy out of the packaging, I tested him out for a few times, did a couple poses and stuff, and he did look really cool, don't get me wrong, but there's just some things that I don't like about this figure that suck. Picking him out of the packaging was honestly really cool. I wanted to see how he feels, and if he was worth the money, because freaking he was really expensive. But honestly, I think he is worth it. He does look really cool. Just taking a look at the details there, it honestly looks really fantastic. The head sculpt looks amazing. Just the detail all around this figure looks really cool. I do love the paint job on this guy. This guy does look amazing. For a $30 figure, I think they have knocked it out of the park with the paint apps on this guy, because we've seen figures with paint apps that suck. Not gonna point any names, but I'm just saying. Anyway, just the fact that this figure has amazing paint apps is really cool, and if you just look closely at the details, I think they did get everything right. Again, I didn't watch this show, but I did pull up some videos and stuff to see how he does compare to his Japan anime part, and honestly, I think it does look great. For a $30 figure, it does look great. Now, it's not no masterpiece level, because that masterpiece is, I kind of do want to get it, but again, this figure does look really cool in its own way. For a $30 figure, I think they did do a great job. Posability on this guy is fantastic. I was not expecting this amount of posability on this guy. I think they did do a great job on that part. Honestly, the paint apps is amazing, and the posability is amazing on this guy. It just blows my mind at what we can do, or they can do, when they take their time and they make actually really good figures, not trash ones like freaking Cliffjumper. Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. Look at the backpack, and I completely understand the backpack. Okay, I completely understand, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I know. I say that a lot, but trust me, this one doesn't bother me that much, because honestly, I think it suits the guy. We don't really get to see his back that much in the YouTube videos I watched back that much, and honestly, it doesn't really bother me too much. I think they did do a great job compressing everything on this guy, and honestly, it just doesn't bother me. And it may bother you, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me. I do think that the weapon storage on this guy is honestly really cool. I love how they integrated it onto the figure, and you got to do like some hidden panels and details and stuff in order for you to try to fit all the weapons in. And honestly, I do like it. Now, he does have his battle claws. His battle claws are what he used when he gets freaking pissed off, I think. But I do like it, you know. I think it is bulging out just a little bit, you know. I think it is kind of dumb, but honestly, it's an anime. What do you expect? You know, they do dumb stuff, but it looks really, really cool. I'm not dissing anime, trust me. I'm not. I do like the battle claws. I think they do look great. I think they do make him look more menacing, and honestly, they do look accurate, you know. From what I watched, I think they do look accurate. Now, scaling him on the height, I think he is a decent height for a figure. I think it does look great. I think he does fit the height. But just comparing him next to the Beast Wars Optimus Primal, I think they both do look great. I think they both do look fantastic. I do wish these two met, but you know, completely different times. I do love the way they both look here, man. Honestly, it does look great, and you know, it just makes me smile at how good these two look. I do prefer more on the, you know, Leo Prime, because I don't know, I think he does look a little bit better, but again, it just looks great. But then comparing him next to freaking the Studio Series Optimus Prime looks great, man. It looks fantastic, you know. I do like it, you know. It's Prime, 3 iterations of Prime, you know, a gorilla, a lion, a truck. What's next? A bird? God, please don't let it be a bird. At this point, Optimus Prime can take any form and he can look bad A, man. I mean, a lion, a gorilla, a shark, please. But again, I think they all do look great with one another. I can't complain too much. It does look great. Now, the transformation on this guy, 35 steps, okay? Well, when I tell you that it took me forever to try to convert this guy, it took me forever. You know, everybody just doesn't want to try, whatever. Not me. This guy takes so long to transform. I think the outcome is honestly really, really worth it. Oh my gosh, like I love the fact that they try to hide everything on this figure, and for the most part they do succeed. It does look great. It does look fantastic. It's just the lion face that freaking why? They couldn't have made it more menacing. I think if they made it more menacing, I think it would look more great, but look at the eyes. They're dead. It's dead. It looks dead. It looks dull. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you know, come on! But again, the paint-ups on this guy is honestly fantastic. Like, I keep raving on about this guy because it's honestly amazing how he looks. You know, the fact that they were able to do this, and the fact that we're able to get Transformers that conform into animals, but they honestly try their best to hide everything, and for the most part they do. There are some stuff that, you know, are sticking out and stuff, but I'm just so happy that when they try, at least it does look good. Again, just like the robot mode, you can store all the weapons on this guy, and yeah, it does look funny, you know. Okay, you can laugh all you want, it does look funny, but again, it is accurate. As long as it's accurate, I'm not gonna complain because it is accurate. Now, if it wasn't accurate, like how most car modes have, you know, their weapons sticking out from the roof or wherever, you know, it looks funny. This one is accurate, and I do have to say that it does look great. A little funny, but it does look great. But yeah, overall, I do love the robot mode. I do love the lion mode. I think it does look great. This figure does look great. Again, you can't pose this guy on oh my gosh. You can't pose this guy in the lion mode. And yeah, it's limited. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it is limited. You know, I wish there was more stuff he can do. But again, at least the mouth opens. At least the mouth opens, so that way I can make him like roar or something. Cause freaking, you know, there's a lot of animals out there that I can't even have this much posability. Like this guy. Freaking brick. I'm just saying, he's a brick. Not that I don't like that figure. I love that figure. It's just this figure that I just reviewed, which was the last night Voyager class Scorn, has more posability than the Studio Series Leader class in dinosaur mode. I'm just saying. But again, the details on the lion looks really, really great. Again, I do love the paint app. I do love the white that they went with it. I think it does look great. I think it does look fantastic. And honestly, this figure is amazing. It did catch my eye when I did find this figure at a Target. And honestly, am I happy with this figure? Honestly, I think I am. I think I am happy with this figure. Is it the best figure in the world? No. Have I reviewed, better figures? Yes, but this figure's up there at being, honestly, one of the best Voyager class primes that I've gotten. Now, overall, this figure is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I do love this figure. I do recommend that you guys do get this figure because this figure is honestly like a surprise to me, and I know I'm late, okay? I know I'm late to this figure. I just found it now, so you can't blame me. Anyway, this figure is amazing. So for that, I do have to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Yes, a 9 out of 10 on this figure is a great score, and honestly an unexpected score on this guy, as I was not expecting him to be this good at all. I thought he looked good, but I didn't think he was going to be this good. This figure is great. He's fantastic, and honestly, masterpiece. No. Okay, maybe not masterpiece, but he is up there being one of the best Voyager class Optimus Primes we've gotten. Now, the reason why he didn't get a 10 out of 10 is just because of one thing, and it's one thing that I've already talked about on this guy. Now, one thing is, it's just the amount of pieces hanging from his shoulders and stuff, and kind of leads on to the back. Now, what do I mean by that? Yes, it is anime accurate, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like, it just gets in the way, and you gotta find ways to pose them without you know those parts sticking out, and after a while it does get a tad bit annoying, at least for me. Everything else is great. Is the waist swivel a little too tight? Yes, but that's because I haven't moved them around too much as I want him to, so I do have to loosen that up a bit. But other than that, I think this figure is great. I think he's fantastic, and honestly one of the biggest surprises that I've ever gotten. Do I recommend? Yes. Should you? If you're a fan of the Japan, I guess so. But at the same time, or if you're just an Optimus fanatic, go for it. I'm not gonna blame you because this guy is honestly amazing. But at the same time, if you don't watch the show, or you didn't get a chance to, or you just never heard of it, honestly, I don't blame you. Skip on this guy. But if you have, you gotta get this figure. Now, do I recommend this figure? Of course I do. Like every figure I do recommend this figure. The only figure I don't recommend is you to get that freaking Cliffjumper. But other than that, I think this figure is fantastic, man. The posability is amazing. The articulation is amazing. This figure overall is amazing. The paint apps are amazing. I'm gonna be raving on this guy for a while, so get used to it. So I hope you guys do like this new style of video that I did do. Again, I'm trying out new things. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Me more talking, I'm pretty sure, you just came here to see the figure. But again, I'm trying different things, man. So I think that's gonna do it here for me, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to turn on post notifications so that way you guys don't miss a single upload. Again, I think that's gonna do it for me. So this has been Primus Reviews. This has been the great Maximal Leo Prime. Remember to stay calm and keep moving on. So I'll make sure to see you guys on the next one. Hey there, guys, Primus Reviews here.